Well, welcome to the United Matters channel. Hope it has been really a long day for me. I've been up and down, and I said I can't go to bed without really providing you an update coming in through from United as far as Roben Amorim is really concerned, because however much went ahead obviously win by 5-2 yesterday, we are all waiting for one thing, an announcement coming in from Roben Amorim to obviously come to the club of Manchester United. Remember, everyone was excited after the game of football when a video was thrown on TikTok by a United fan after the game of football of United beating Leicester by 5-2, as the fans of United bombarded Sir Dave Bracefold and Omar Berrada, and they asked Sir Dave Bracefold that is the deal of Roben Amorim to United done, and he told them that the deal is done and dusted, and everyone was like, the announcement is imminent, it's really gonna be made today. And guess what? The announcement has not gone ahead to be made today, and lots of stories developed yesterday about this story of Roben Amorim. So smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. Smash the like button and let's get into the mix. Now, yesterday night, as everyone thought that Roben Amorim was really going to come up and obviously gate or fly to Manchester United, Jacobs Ben and Alex Crook came up with a story that read, breaking, Roben Amorim is set to stay at Sporting Lisbon until Braga on 10th November. Portuguese sources insist an announcement could come as early as tomorrow. Both clubs decline to comment. Also understand that along with Carlos Fernandez, Adelio Candadido, and George Vittel, sports scientist Paul Bereira and Emmanuel Ferro are set to join Manchester United with Amorim. Former two have been with him throughout his coaching career. Now, Roben Amorim to Manchester United was sounded a here we go on Tuesday, right? And everyone was like, he's really gonna be flying to Manchester United on it was, I think, here we go on Tuesday. Yes, by the time they went to play against Nacional, obviously it was a here we go announced, and everyone was like, Amorim is really gonna say or bid his farewell to the fans of Sporting Lisbon. But finally, it never really went ahead to happen, and it was like, everything is in the hands of the people responsible. I have nothing to say about it. So this guy was expected to come in through, and now a statement was put out by Jacobs Ben that he's expected to join United on after the 10th of November when they play Braga, and that is Sporting Lisbon. Then he also went ahead to obviously add the following. That Roben Amorim is expected to be confirmed as the United manager today. That's what I told you. These were reports that came in earlier today, as reported yesterday. Agreement in place and parties waiting for paperwork to be signed before confirming. Amorim will manage Sporting until Braga 2010 means he'll be in the dugout for Manchester United for the dugout as they play Man City in the UEFA Champions League. Then he added, Roben Amorim set to sign a 2.5-year contract with a 1-year option. Deal agreed and expected to be signed today, as revealed. Amorim will manage Sporting Lisbon until Braga on 10th of November and bring 5 staff members: Carlos Fernandez, Candido, George Vittel, Emmanuel Ferroro, and sports scientist Paul Bereira. That's how things have gone to pan out. Now, as that was being sounded like that, guess what happened? Fabrizio Romano came up with a big one. And obviously, he told us that Roben Amorim can be considered new United manager, confirmed. Portuguese coach will start new United chapter during the international break. Documents to be signed this week. Contract until 2027. Sporting to receive 10 million euros clause, plus 1 million euro for staff / 30 days notice. So Fabrizio Romano came up with a more clear picture, by the way, because most people were like, Roben Amorim is really going to come in through to obviously manage the club of Manchester United, and it was said that documents are going to be signed today by Jacobs Ben, Fabrizio Hayes. Documents are going to be signed this week. You get? And after those documents will be signed, then he will come in to obviously manage the club of Manchester United after that game. As other teams are going to be heading the national break, Roben Amorim is really going to be here to obviously put in a regard shift altogether for the club of Manchester United. And at the look of things, in here, as we look at this, he'll obviously open up his game with Ipswich, 24th November. I think that's really great. However much you're going to be playing away from home, obviously Ipswich will be something great for him. Then his first home game will be against Bodo Glimt. You know, Bodo Glimt. That is going to be his first game at the club of Manchester United as a manager. Sorry, at Old Trafford as a United manager. Then he'll have to host Everton at Old Trafford 1st December. And on the 4th of December, he'll play away at Arsenal. This game of Arsenal is really going to excite very many people because when he met Arsenal in 2022-2023, that is the knockout stages of the UEFA Europa League, he really knocked them out on penalties. 2-2 draw away in Sporting Lisbon and 1-1 at the Emirates. And then they went to penalties. Martinelli missed the penalty and Roben Amorim went ahead to obviously go through to go, I think, to the quarter-finals. If at all I'm not really... Was it the semi-finals? I think it was the semi-finals for the club of Sporting Lisbon. So when you're going to be playing Arsenal, everyone will be like, he's the man that knocked out Arsenal from the Champions League in the UEFA Europa League in 2022-2023, and he did it at the Emirates, and that's where he's really going to go there. And I tell you, that helps us a lot because he's really going to be knowing the real atmosphere at the Emirates. He knows exactly what Arsenal brings on the day, and he knows exactly what proper game plan he'll be having. And the good thing is that before we play Arsenal, he would have gone ahead to manage Manchester United in 3 games, Ipswich, Bordeaux, and Everton, meaning that those 3 games would have gone ahead to give him a proper picture on which player can suit which situation. Then after that, 7th December, he'll play against Nottingham, 12th December, Victoria Pleasant, and then 15th December, it's going to be the Manchester Derby as he plays away at Manchester City. And as you know, he's really going to be coming to Manchester. That is next Tuesday. If at all, you really never knew. Sporting Lisbon is playing Man City, and he's really going to test the wrath of Man City. I think this is it the second time he's really going to be playing against Man City, if at all you've been knowing this. And 5th November, that is Tuesday, next week, he's going to be playing against Man City. And I think all eyes will be at him. So he's going to be hosting. By the way, he's not coming to Man City. He's really going to be hosting Man City. So that is how good these fixtures are really going to be and how important they are. For Man City, he's really going to first play it. And for Arsenal, he has already played it like 2 years back, though a lot of players have gone ahead to change. But that doesn't erase out the picture that he really knows of Mikel Arteta and his style of play, because Arteta's style of play hasn't gone ahead to change. So we wait to see what result is really gonna be gotten from that fixture in Sporting Lisbon, that is in Portugal, as this guy called Roben Amorim and his team of Sporting Lisbon goes ahead obviously face it off with Manchester United. So you now know how good this is and how it's really getting and becoming, and this is where obviously come up and really tell you, just continue to subscribe because more news and information is really dropping like no other. He's not gonna be here for the game of Chelsea, PAOK, and Leicester City. And I've gonna hit to read a certain comment, or a certain statement from Ruud van Nistelrooy, and was like, "It's my team now. Don't ask me anything concerning Roben Amorim because it hasn't gone ahead to be officially announced." And it was like, when it's officially announced, I'll come up and obviously get you what my verdict is for the side of Manchester United. So this is what we had for you for now, and I think it's really going to act as a good night for you. Sleep over this, and a lot is really going to be coming in through. And guys, I've gone ahead to say a story that Chelsea is interested in signing Anthony. Really? I don't really trust the source fee charges, but never say never it happens in the game of football. So your thoughts on Roben Amorim's latest hint to Manchester United are welcome in the comment section below, as his announcement has been postponed. I'm out.